come in. This is a CCTV footage in the Kanpur accident. We're now learning, as per the CCTV footage that has now emerged, this is a CCTV before the Lamborghini crash took place, and the police, remember, are currently probing the incident. But the fresh CCTV footage once again showing moments shortly before the accident took place in Kanpur. The luxury car was seen at this Chauraha shortly before the crash. We're going to pull up those visuals in just a bit. You'll be able to see them on your screens. The police are now using the CCTV visuals to identify the driver of the vehicle at the time of the incident. In the meanwhile, the lawyer of accused Shivam Mishra has also claimed that Shivam was not driving the Lamborghini and that the vehicle was being driven by a driver instead. Police officials say further action will be taken after examining the CCTV footage and other available evidence related to the case. And now you see on your screens this one CCTV footage minutes before the accident took place. The police are now going to try and zoom into this and see whether or not the claims being made by the accused legal counsel hold any merit. So video once again surfacing that clearly shows the car passing by, and this is a roundabout. It's a red light shot of the accident spot in which the car can be seen crossing this particular area. And this becomes once again another crucial piece of evidence for the police currently investigating the case. Do remember, several other videos have come to the fore. One of the videos also had shown bouncers pulling the young man, also identified as Shivam Mishra, son of a tobacco businessman, from the driver's seat. But that claim is being rejected. The claim is being rejected is what we're learning by the legal team of Shivam. So that's the latest, and we're going to try and pull up these visuals here in our studio as well to really give you a closer look into what the CCTV is pointing to. Do remember, several questions are being asked at the moment. Why the delay in the arrest? If the accused has been identified, why has he not been taken in as yet? And there you see the Lamborghini crossing this junction. Now, this is where perhaps the CCTV is placed very close to the red light. We're also learning that this area right here that we're not being able to see is a roundabout. But you clearly see the vehicle crossing this junction, and what we're learning is that this was minutes before the accident took place, minutes before the luxury car actually rammed into a few other vehicles. Do remember, a lot of loss has been reported, and we're breaking down details of the probe. But I do want to bring in Ankur Sharma into the conversation in the meanwhile. Ankur, what can you tell us about what we're seeing, what we make of this CCTV footage, and has it reached police personnel already? Have they commented on what they're being able to make out? Because the legal team of Shivam has entirely rejected the fact that he was the one driving the car at the time of the accident.
Yes, certainly. All these CCTV footages are now primary evidences, and in this CCTV footage also it is very clear that a Lamborghini car is crossing this particular road, and just behind the car there is also another car where the bouncers of Shivam Mishra was travelling. So certainly this would be, the police has already seized the nearby all the CCTVs, and there are multiple CCTVs, and cops are trying to gather more information and trying to collaborate all the information so that they can understand whether he was driving the car very very fast, or there was some other crucial evidences which may come out through these CCTV footage. And I am just outside the residence of Shivam Mishra. Cops, the most important question is, where is Shivam Mishra? He is, the cops are unable to trace him, and in fact, one of the local level cop told us that after the incident, it took almost the force of 2 police stations to take the car from the spot to the police station. So also there are hardly any cop in Kanpur Commissionerate who can drive this car. So that is the reason they are giving that, that is the reason we allowed the bouncers to drive that car. After the car was parked outside, the people started clicking photos, which we also saw that, even the car is inside, people are coming now. That particular where the car is parked, that has become a photo spot. So certainly, but in this particular case, it is certainly Shivam Mishra is still absconding. Cops are not aware about his whereabouts, and meanwhile, his legal team is certainly working to help him out legally. Back to you.
Ankur, the other question being asked, and on obvious lines, is why is it that the first FIR that was filed against an unknown person? So that's where the needle of suspicion first pointed to, and then subsequently a lot of other questions were also being asked. And we've been putting out that evidence. We've been seeing how this luxury car rammed into pedestrians, rammed into several other vehicles. At least 6 people sustained serious injuries. Currently battling life, undergoing treatment. What are the police maintaining at this point in time? Any answers to all these questions that have been given by them as yet?
So there is also a contradiction in the number of injured people. According to the police statement, there is only one injured person, who is the person who was standing close to the bullet bike which got hit by Shivam's car. But according to the eyewitness, there are other injured persons as well. So there are multiple contradictions in the complete entire incident. The commissioner Kanpur says that Shivam was driving the car, but the lawyer of Shivam says that he was not driving the car. The number of injured person according to the police is only one, but the witness says there are at least 6 persons who got injured due to the accident. So this case is, it's a case of contradiction and lapses by Kanpur police. And even yesterday also we saw that, the brown door behind me, the cops could not get entry into the residence of Shivam. They did not allow to enter cops. So in this case, it seems that, this door is much more stronger than the law of the land.
Okay, Ankur, the other question being asked is, what about police action? Is there a certain delay that's being witnessed because no name of the accused in the FR in the first place, a medical help or intervention was seen even before legal process was followed closely. So that's the other big question being asked. You can clearly see, and some of those visuals establish the fact that these bouncers that were accompanying the luxury car, the bouncers from the other car, the car that was driving behind it, step out, take the driver who was seated in the car, help him get out. So clearly something was going on here which is being covered up. As per the police, what explains this delay? Why have we not seen any arrests so far? No names being given by them. What's their justification?
Yes, certainly. So if I start with the incident, that when the FIR was registered, there was clear evidences that there was clear videos shot by the witnesses and the other people who were there, that the bouncers pulling out Shivam from the car after breaking the glass. And this was recorded by the witnesses, and even after that, the police did not name Shivam in the FIR, and after almost 24 hours, the Kanpur commissioner named that Shivam was driving the car. But after that, cops are still trying to trace Shivam. Ideally, in normal situation, in any other accident case, cops seize the vehicle and also take the accused driver to the medical. But in this case, cops are clueless about the whereabouts of accused Shivam Mishra, and so there is no point of taking him for the medical checkup. So that also within 24 hours it should be done, so that cops can understand whether he was drunk, he was driving under the influence of alcohol or not.
Yeah, a lot of witnesses have pointed to the fact that this was a speeding car, isn't it, Ankur? So come in on what the witnesses at the moment are saying. They've also alleged, some of them at least, and that's what reports are pointing to, that some of these bouncers accompanying people in the car tried to push back the crowd, which had also further angered locals.
Yes, certainly. So all these visuals have been recorded by witnesses. There are bouncers who are evacuating Shivam Mishra from the spot and taking him safely to some other place, and after that people started recording all the visuals, and there are visuals of Shivam coming out from the car after breaking the glass by the bouncers, and bouncer evacuating him from the incident, and then bouncers were deployed at the police station where the car was parked. So certainly in this whole scenario, in this whole case, cops seems to be very helpless. It seems that cops are just trying to just shield initially Shivam Mishra, and now after the hype, after the incident reported by the media, now cops are trying to trace Shivam Mishra.
Okay, and so far, despite so many hours haven't gone by, no word on where Shivam Mishra is, no word on what the police is doing, how closely are they following up on the case in terms of his whereabouts alone. Ankur, tell us a little bit about medical examination. Was a medical examination carried out? One is to assume that he was taken to the hospital because he also did sustain a few injuries. Any word on that? Whether he was in an inebriated state? Any details that have come out so far?
So that is the grey area. So if I tell you the incident, the Shivam hit the car. Bouncers took him outside the car after breaking the glass and evacuated him to a place. Now after this, it is a matter of investigation whether he went to the hospital or he went to his home. So that is the grey area. Nobody knows where exactly he is now, and he after the accident where he went to, he headed to the hospital or not. So certainly, ideally, police should have caught him. It's not a very routine car. It's a very rare car, especially in a city like Kanpur. Even the how to drive the car is very tough. So certainly, it is not very tough for cops also to understand that this person is driving the car. But even after multiple evidences, which is CCTV footages, video shot by witnesses, even now cops are unaware about
Let's
the
not forget the one thing which is being spoken of widely, and there's so much anger on social media, everyone pointing to how the system is trying to protect a leading businessman's son. That's the one allegation being made as we speak. Ankur, thank you for joining us with those details. Let's see what the probe reveals and whether or not we do see an arrest coming in the next few hours. For now,